Tell me the truth. Do you flinch when people say, hey, queen? Do you kind of nod and duck when people say, what's up, boss? What's up, boss lady? Yeah, I get it. Because sovereignty is not about lording over people. Being a boss, being a chief, being a sovereign, for us who are soul-centered, who are heart-centered, who care about leading people in a way that is respectful and kind and activated as we channel our genius, that kind of sovereignty is about power over our own distracting thoughts. It's about power over the old belief structures that no longer fit us. It's a power over the tyranny of the busy monkey mind. It's about power over the fake news and the overwhelming chaos of this world so that we can actually stay centered in ourselves. That's sovereignty. Look, we are in a massive change globally about what leadership is, about what power is. And for those of us who are called to help redefine and to reclaim what true sovereignty is, what true leadership is, what authentic, embodied, connected service is, we need to understand and embrace what sovereignty truly is. It's not about being a queen that rules from the hill. It's not about being an overlord or a warlord that dominates and subjugates people. The domination, the subjugation is internal. So I'm going to ask you, what has been pulling you off center? What old beliefs have been ruling you? What old feelings do you tend to take a bath in sometimes to avoid feeling your power? Those are the things to feel sovereign over. So this month is a great time to embrace your sovereign archetype. It's a misunderstanding that a lot of us have, and that the culture in general is having right now, that sovereignty means domination, means tough, means always being in charge. And that's not what true sovereignty is. I can tell you there have been times where I have been a little bit wowed by power. I work with some powerful people, people who have a lot of money, people who have a lot of impact in the world. And what they end up calling me in for is to help them find an inner sovereignty. Do a lot of people report to them? Yes. Sometimes they are celebrities and people put them up on a pedestal. But inside, that's where true sovereignty makes a difference. So this month in my programs, all my students, my mentees, we're using the work. We're using inquiry. We're using shamanic drum journey. We're using a lot of our own awareness practices to turn inwards and to find those sneaky voices inside, to find that really that expiration date inner critic that's still bossing us around. We're turning inward to take sovereign ownership, to take stewardship of the feelings and the thoughts and the patterns that are no longer serving us. That's the stuff we want to boss around. And that's where you're invited to come and join us as a sovereign being. What is it that you can take sovereignty of now that maybe last year you weren't brave enough to take sovereignty over? What is it inside yourself? Whether it's a habit, an addiction, or just that addiction to more and more information that you allow to take over your brain, to take over your clear thought process. What can you do to step into your own sovereignty? Here's what I do. I find a new place outside. I find a nice big tree and I take my shoes off and stand on the ground and just look inward, taking some breaths and coming back into touch with what I know is true, with what I feel devoted to, coming back into tune with myself. And as I do that, I can feel my alignment with my guidance, with what I call holy. I can feel my alignment with the earth underneath me. And it's in that alignment that I feel sovereign. So try that. Give yourself some space to feel yourself. Because feeling sovereign doesn't have to do with what other people are asking you to do or expecting you to do, or what you think was expected of you of your parents in the past or your education. It's about coming into this moment now and tuning in and saying, what's true for me now? I am sovereign with this right here.